Making time for yourself in a world where it seems that time doesn't exist can seem quite challenging and maybe unreal and truly impossible. We learn from Eshet Chayil a very interesting pasuk. It says, "She girds her loins with strength and makes strong her arms." It's showing us the importance of taking care of our physical needs. We also know that in order for us to serve Hashem the best way that we can as women, we need to take care of our spiritual and emotional needs as well. Today's ideas are taken from Eshet Chayil by Sarah Hochheimer. Many of you asked me what type of book this is, so here it is. It's a beautiful book. I truly recommend it. We're learning today chapter 10, the chapter of strength. You know, how is it possible to make sure you make time for yourself, and how important it is to make time for yourself? It seem that a woman who makes time for herself, isn't she self-absorbed? I mean, there's so much to do, there's so much to take care of. There's a family that she signed up to have. She wanted to get married and she wanted to have children. So how does she approach and cater to this delicate balance of taking care of herself, taking care of her family, as well as addressing the many other roles that she plays? A woman wears many hats. She may be a professional, she may be a mom, she may be a wife, she may have many other roles. How is she supposed to do it well? The secret is that Eshet Chayil makes sure she makes time for herself. There are three types of women, and the last type of woman is the type of woman we want to be, which is the Eshet Chayil. There's a woman who is self-absorbed, which we're going to describe. There's a woman who is selfless, and there's a woman who practices self-care. Now, what do they look like? A self-absorbed woman prioritizes herself because she is self-centered. She's the most important person in the world. She wants the best of the best. Her wants are of the highest priority. She thinks about what else she can do next in order to enjoy herself. She only focuses on her own needs for her own sake. Now, the woman who is selfless, she's really not much better off. Everybody else's needs come first. She schedules dentist appointments for everybody except herself. She makes other people's needs her prime focus. She neglects herself in order to make other people happy. She feels guilty if she doesn't attend to everybody else's needs. They might say, "I didn't even eat breakfast yet," or "I was running around the whole day. I feel like I'm a chicken without a head. I haven't even sat down yet." Unfortunately, their kindness is marred with resentment because other people don't really appreciate everything she does, and nobody really knows everything she does. She sacrificed so much, and if people don't appreciate, she practices resentment, anger, and frustration because she isn't recognized or appreciated. The Eshet Chayil practices self-care. She is certain that Hashem knows her limits and her capabilities. Hashem gave her a physical body, which is capable of doing only so much in one day. Hashem gave her a physical body in order to serve Him. She does not feel guilty if she didn't cross off as many items as she would have liked in her to-do list, because only Hashem gives her the opportunities to make things happen. And if He didn't orchestrate her day where she did what she was planning to do, then it wasn't meant to happen. She's not living to fill her wants, her husband's wants, or her children's wants. She is living in order to serve Hashem the best way that she can. This awareness lets her make decisions without guilt. She takes time to take care of herself and others to fulfill the will of Hashem and her role as Hashem's servant. She is not seeking recognition, appreciation at any circumstance. It's nice to have that, but we're not seeking that. She practices physical exercise, which is regular programs, regular routines, where she makes time to exercise. She takes a rest before attending to the needs of the family. Spiritual self-care. She learns Torah. She does acts of kindness. She performs mitzvot. She prays. She practices mindfulness, which is 10 minutes a day. Just look at something, look at nature, Try to take your mind off things. Just not don't think about or focus on anything in particular. It's mindfulness, which is really there to clear yourself, clear your mind. Another suggestion is eat before the family eats. This way, you are more patient to attend to another napkin that's requested, another cup. Rebbitzin Greenberger of blessed memory suggested that working women make sure to make time for themselves out of the house once a week, and those women who are stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home women, make sure to make time for yourself twice a week out of the house. It is difficult to make this balance because we naturally as women want to do so much for others. We want to take care of others. We want to be helpful. We have children growing in our bellies who we don't even know, who we give to unconditionally. We are naturally givers. But it is important to understand that if I don't take care of myself first, I can't give of myself the best way that I'm meant to give of myself. I can't be the best that I can be if I'm not taking care of my own spiritual, physical, and emotional needs. May we remember that our spiritual, physical strength stems from our self-care, which we must practice so that everything in our lives can fall into place. Leah Abramov, Being and Becoming.